Hi guys, welcome to my course. So the first thing you're going to need is an Apple developer license. So just head to Google and type in Apple developer and it should come up. Once you're here, head to iOS apps and then if you aren't already a member, you'll just need to hit register. And you can use your existing Apple ID. However, you can't use two Apple IDs. So if you already have one as an iBooks publisher or something like that, you'll need to create a new one or sign in with your existing one. And then you just fill in the form, and the cost is about $99 a year. It's not much when you think about it, because you can always create other apps or take other courses on Udemy about apps, and they have additional ad banners and stuff in there, so you can generate an income through your applications without having that much knowledge. So I'll see you in the next lecture. Hi guys, thanks for taking the course. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is go to developer.apple.com and just select the first one as it comes up. Then you'll want to go to the Member Center. You'll go to iOS, certificates, then you'll want to create a certificate if you haven't done this before. You'll want to publish, and then you'll want to grab your intermediate certificate. So you'll want to download this and open it in your downloads. Double click on that, come to the keychain access, which should open. Select your certificate, come up to keychain access, certificate assistant, request a certificate from a certificate authority, type in your email address that you use for your development, Apple developer account, save it to your disk, preferably just on a desktop, it makes it easier. And then you want to go done. Following that, you want to head back to Safari, go to continue, choose your file from the desktop and upload that. Following that, you'll hit generate, and depending on your internet speed, etc., it'll load and create your certificate. Once you've done that, you want to download it. Here we go, open in the Finder, and then you'll just want to double click it and it will open it up in the keychain access for you, and then that's ready to go. Okay guys, so the next thing we want to do is we want to go back to the first lecture and grab the code that I've put in there for you, and then simply paste it in your browser to go and get the source code for this course. As we can see, it's just loading. Slowly and steadily it gets there. And then we want to download the source code, and then open it in your browser, your Finder, and then double click on checklist, and this is just to verify that the application runs and works. So you'll want to click on a simulator here. iPhone 4S is probably the better one because it's not too big. And then we just want to hit build over here, and it will make the app run on a iPhone simulator. So here we have it, and we can create a new item. Sorry, just say go shopping, and save that. And then from here, you can mark it as complete, or you can delete it, and you can add a new category if you wish. Say work, and then add a new task like do report, and then save that. And then if that's done, you can click on it, or you'll tap on it if you have it on your phone, and then you can delete it. And that's this for this lecture. Thanks. Welcome back. Once we've done that, you want to head back to Apple Developer Center, go to the Member Center, wait for it to load, go to iOS, Certificates, Identifiers and Profiles, Identifiers. You want to create a new one because we're just using a phone share app, multi-share. Bundle ID, you just put com dot. If you don't have a website, you might want to put your name here. And then you don't need to worry about this stuff. That sort of comes in the future if you have a different app and it has push notifications or it accesses other areas. Hit continue, submit, and done. Now we'll want to head down to provisioning profiles, distribution. We'll want to add distribution for the App Store, continue. Select App ID. If you've developed before, you'll probably have a few multiple ones. If not, and it's your first, just head to the one that you've created, multi-share, continue, restreamers, distribution. I have two because I did the example before. Hit continue, profile name, multi-share, and hit generate. Now once that's done, you'll want to hit download, open it in your Finder, and double click it. Xcode will open, and it's just putting the information in, and that's done. Welcome back. Since we've done that, we'll go to iTunes Connect to create the application. Just click on it when it comes up. Don't worry if you haven't created an account here, because when you sign up for your developer, it automatically creates an account here. I've already been here, so it's just logged me in. If you get something like this, you'll have to go to financial reports or agreements and update your information. You don't need to if you're publishing free applications, I understand. Then you'll want to create your new iOS application. Name, type in your name that you want. Primary language, whatever language you choose. Bundle ID, so choose your one that you've just created in the developer. SKU, just copy your bundle ID. And we'll call it version 1. So you'll get put onto this page here, and we'll just update the information description. You can update this information anytime, so you can make this say this is a temporary description. keywords, share, multi-share. You want to not put spaces as this is a very short area. Um, always share, just things that describe um, areas that people search for in the App Store. They don't see this at all though. You can put in Facebook, Instagram, etc. Support URL. You can create a Facebook page if you wish. I'll just put one of my websites. You don't need to put this information in if you don't have it, or you could just put your information from here into it. Oops. Safari had a bug. So we'll just update this quickly. Put this in. Description. General app information. Now, the best way for this is its app icon. If we go to the question mark, it'll say it must be resolution of 720 dpi. So we'll just choose a random file. App development course that I've previously taken, color wheel. We'll just choose this to upload. You can find these images in Google if you wish. I don't believe that we have to update any more information, but it says that this is invalid, so we'll just fix that. Or we can just get rid of that in general. We can hit save, and that's done, and we don't need to worry about any more for the moment, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Okay guys, so the next thing we want to do is go to pricing. This is the availability date. Keep in mind you can update this information at any time. These are all the price tiers. Even if you do put it at 1, which is 99 cents, I do believe Apple takes about 30% cut, so you get about 70%. For this one, we will just choose free. Discount, I don't think it's really needed. We can hit save. Hit saving. Price tier effective date. Free now, and 1st of Jan of the none. So that way it's effective straight away. We hit save. Availability date, make it the 7th. And that is now done. Don't need to worry about this because we're now publishing it in the future. Then we can head back to My Apps, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Welcome back. Just to give you a hand, if you're stuck looking for images, if you go to Google and go to Google Images, and then type on share icon or something that you're looking for, you can go to the More toolbar, search tool, sorry, and then you can find images that you can use for your applications that are for free, labeled for reuse. So this will load eventually. So you can use all these icons. If you want a specific size, you can make it exactly what you want, any color, black, white, transparent at the back, clip art, animated, all that type of stuff. So if you need a hand looking for anything, Google's your friend. Okay guys, so once you've previously published apps and you've got your developer license and distribution certificate, we then want to open up two new tabs, iTunes Connect in one and the Apple Developer Center in the other. From this, we will then go to Developer Centers and click on iOS. While we wait for that to load, we will log into iTunes Connect. And then you'll want to go to Certificates, Identifiers, and Profiles. And once we come back to iTunes Connect, you'll want to click on My Apps. And there's two options here. You can create a new iOS app, or you can create a bundle. You've probably seen that on the iTunes store recently. People are putting out 3 or 4 apps, maybe more, in a bundle that you can get at a discounted price because you're buying all of their apps as opposed to just buying 1 or 2. Or you can create a new iOS app, which you'll generally do. We'll go down to bundle ID, for example. There's a few here. We want to create a new one for a new iOS app, so we'll come back to identifiers quickly. Remind me later to renew my membership. And then you'll want to go to iOS Apps IDs up the top right and click Add. From this, you'll give your app a description, say your app name, for example. You can do this multiple times for multiple different apps. And if you're taking my other courses and stuff, you'll be able to reskin the apps multiple times and put them out there to try and reach a greater audience if you wish. So bundle ID is just a reverse domain style, so com.yourname.yourapp name. You might put johnsmith.to-do list or Flappy Bird type string. So we will hit continue on this and we will hit submit. Now that our app ID registration is complete, we will click done. And it is down here at the bottom, and so we can go back to iTunes Connect and we will hit cancel and then add new iOS app and choose the bundle ID, which we might have to refresh the page to do so we can gather that information. So we will hit new app. Didn't want to show up for some reason, and for some reason it is not showing up at the moment. Here it is. We'll go back to iTunes Connect, refresh it again. Hopefully it works this time. Very slow for some reason. Wildcard, and it is not here, but it will show up and you will select it, and then just the same process again. Your app name, language, whatever language you're doing. You could also, if it's just photos and sharing and that sort of stuff, you might be able to publish to the other stores type stuff. Version 1 and SKU, we could just put the name of the bundle ID and then hit create. and that will now create your new app for the iTunes Store, which you can fill in information if you've watched my other courses or previous videos, and we'll fill out the rest of the information with the screenshots and hit for review. So we can head back out to my apps, and it is here ready to go. So thanks for watching, guys.